All right, live from the winter meetings, we just interviewed Don Kelly. The sound didn't work. Stuff happens. It's all right. We're here to recap everything that went down. Scott, what was your impression with the Don Kelly interview? How do you think it went?
I thought it went really well, which is a bummer why the sound didn't work, but obviously it happens, like you said. First question I asked him was like, what does it mean to be leading the Pittsburgh Pirates growing up in Pittsburgh? I'm sure he gets that question a ton, and it seems like it meant a lot to him, man. He takes a lot of pride in managing the Pittsburgh Pirates and coming back home where he grew up in Mount Lebanon, and he talked about trick-or-treating at Jim Leland's house. He reiterated that story. He went to Point Park, and it just seemed like he was really excited to be here and to win.
Well, you asked him also what it's going to be like to win in Pittsburgh or what that means
Yeah.
to the city, and he kind of just said, like, we need to be Pittsburgh, like a gritty, hard-nosed team that's going to get the job done, show up every single day. So it was nice to hear that as well. But going along with that, we asked him what's going to take to get free agents. We lost out on Schwarber today. We found out they offered an higher AAV than the Phillies, and there were some other offers out there as well. But we know that they're serious about free agent offers. So we asked him, what's the pitch, right, to these free agents? And pretty much it's, we have the best pitching staff in baseball. You have Paul, Bubba, Mitch, and company. Mitch is brought up, obviously, he's still here. That might change with the development of the winter meetings and the trade market, but it's pretty much if you come here and you want to win, you're getting the best pitching staff in baseball, which we know. If you get deep into a season, pitching means everything.
Yeah, absolutely. That should be the pitch too. I was happy to hear him say that because you have an attractive ballpark. You have probably the best young pitching staff in all of baseball, and they've got a foundation ready to win. You just need to add some bats and to be a part of something so special. Like I asked him, what does a Don Kelly team look like ideally on the field? And he just kept mentioning Pittsburgh. I know Yinzers would love to hear him talk about it. He was just saying Pittsburgh tough, gritty, blue collar. He was using all that terminology. So, yeah, I think it would be really special for a lot of these free agents to be a part of that next winning team, especially Don Kelly, to lead that next era in Pittsburgh baseball.
Next thing we asked him was this coaching staff, right? You brought in Bill Murphy, Beasley, Christopher Negron. What type of quality is he looking for in these coaches, and how is that going to push the team to the next level? And it's pretty much, these are guys that have been here before. Negron was with Seattle with the ALCS. Really good team over there. Obviously, Beasley and Murphy have been with winning organizations. They both have World Series. So we've mentioned it time and time again. Get guys that have been there before that help contribute to that winning culture. And having those guys in the clubhouse is going to go a long way. So he's really happy to have those guys on his staff. We also asked him, who on this roster does he expect to take the next step? And he didn't really just bring up one name, but pretty much everybody that's here right now. The one that he focused in on was O'Neal Cruz, because he mentioned, rightfully so, O'Neal made the adjustments to how people were playing him in years past, his first full year in center field, and the league adjusted back, right? So now it's just finding that extra adjustment where he's going to be able to take it to the next level and be able to keep up with the speed of the game. Other names, obviously Spencer Horwitz, they're really high on him. Nick Gonzalez was brought up. Just everybody on the roster. Jared Triolo finished the season strong, which he mentioned. We also feel like those guys could contribute, but it's just building around them.
Yeah, absolutely. O'Neal Cruz was a big one. I think what I took away from that is now he's got to take his game to the next level to make in-game adjustments. When the league's adjusting to you, you got to adjust back. So I think that's the next step for O'Neal, and I love that he brought up Spencer Horwitz. Seems like they were very high on him, and Jared Triolo too is a guy that we're not shy about being very high on. So I'm really excited to see how he finishes off this coaching staff, if it's one or two more hires. But I really like Christopher Negron. That's a guy that kind of brings a lot of the same qualities that Don Kelly brings to the table. A guy that has the past of a utility player, super utility player in Major League Baseball. And versatility is becoming much more and more important in this game. And I think that's something that Don understands, and they've both been around winning baseball. So that experience, I think, is going to go a long way with this clubhouse.
Last we asked him about Connor Griffin, right? How could you not? You have the number one prospect in baseball. There's been rumors that he's going to start the season in Major League Baseball or close to it. his surprise was like, this is a guy that's stuck at shortstop that, quite frankly, I don't think anybody thought was going to be the case. He played there a little bit in high school, but he mainly roamed center field. He's got the speed and the arm to do so, but they challenged him this year, and he's able to stick there. He won a Gold Glove, obviously, and now the narrative has changed to, hey, this isn't just an athlete that we're going to go put out and roam center field or left field or whatever it may be, but he could be the franchise guy at shortstop.
Yeah, absolutely. He really emphasized the fact that he played mostly outfield in high school, and this is a kid that came out of high school and stuck at shortstop at the pro level, but didn't just stick there. He played it well to a Gold Glove level of play. So, the bat is also obviously very exciting. The speed. He's a 5-tool guy. But, how can you not be excited about Connor Griffin?
Yeah, really productive interview. Wish we had the audio for you, but hey, it happens. We got to talk to Don Kelly here at the Winter Meetings. You'll see the video. I'll have it playing around here somewhere, but follow for more updates.